In East New York, Brooklyn residents, planners, and community leaders took to the streets to understand how zoning, design, and development shape the neighborhoods we live in. This wasn't a protest, it was a lesson, a walking classroom in urban planning, policy, and public space. The East New York walking tour stretched from Fulton Street to Atlantic Avenue, tracing the 2016 rezoning area and examining how its promises of affordable housing, open space, and infrastructure are playing out today.
That, and be clear and concise with all the locations that we'll be stopping.
Armed with color-coded maps and income charts, participants followed city planners block by block, learning how zoning terms translate into real-world impact. The tour focused on three themes: affordable housing and design, public space and community well-being, and transit and transformation.
This site was before it was this. It was a gas station with some lots behind it.
At City Line Park, planners highlighted the Neighborhood Development Fund, a $200 million initiative launched to ensure growth comes with community investment. One planner explained that City Line Park received about $5 million for new restrooms and a synthetic field.
So yeah, City Line Park got about $5 million for these new bathrooms. There's a synthetic field on the other side of the park. But these spaces have all been invested in.
One of several parks improved since the rezoning. Participants discussed not just building new spaces, but how to maintain them and keep them accessible to everyone. As the group continued, the conversation shifted to zoning mechanics. Things like building height, setbacks, and street width. On Atlantic Avenue, planners explained how wider corridors, 75 feet or more, can support taller, mixed-use buildings, while narrower residential streets maintain scaled to the community's row house identity. At Arlington Village, one of the most talked about stops, participants learned why the site was intentionally excluded from the 2016 rezoning.
I think all of you are familiar with Arlington Village and the history here and the ownership issues and everything like that. And felt really bad for all the tenants that were there. Were having issues, maintenance problems, and so on. So, as part of the discussion with the community and the city council, it was removed from the rezoning.
Community members said they wanted the property restored and community-led, not absorbed by the larger plan. Planners noted that zoning laws can dictate how much can be built, but not who owns or manages it. And that's where local partnerships and community boards play an important role. As the tour ended near Atlantic Avenue, the discussion turned to design and safety. Some praised the new median for slowing traffic and preventing accidents.
Something, that's a lot of groups. We do need some sort of barrier because Atlantic Avenue was known for Killerville. There was so many deaths, hit and runs, and speeding.
While others expressed concern that it divides East New York's north and south sides. One participant said, "It's beautiful, but it can divide us too. We need flow from one community to the other."
It looks beautiful, but it can get beautified with allowing to flow from one community, one side of the community to the other side.
For many who walked that day, this was more than a zoning tour. It was a new way of seeing their neighborhood. From Fulton Street to Atlantic Avenue, this was East New York learning the blueprint of its own future. Reporting from Brooklyn Community Board 5, I'm Derek Johnson for CivicPulse.tv. This is an Urban Version Media production.